Extra! Extra! Read all about it! Come on now, special edition! Get yours today! Somebody! Anybody? Okay, maybe I'm not cut out to be a paperboy. Okay, I'm gonna leave that to the professionals, but hear me out. When you've got something important to say, everybody needs to know about it, right? Well, back in the olden days, like, I don't know, 25 years ago, people didn't have smartphones and laptops. Most people got their news from a newspaper. That's right, I said it. Paper. Even today, reporters around the world are writing news stories and papers are being printed and millions of people are reading the news each and every day. Here, let me demonstrate. There's nothing like starting a morning with a tall glass of orange juice in the morning paper. Oh, would you look at that? It's gonna rain on Thursday. Better not forget my umbrella. Wouldn't want to ruin my hair. You know, when people in Bible times received important news, like the Apostle John, they wrote it down by hand and shared it. Eventually, the handwritten messages were copied, and then they were printed and sent around the world. Today, we are going to explore how printing important news works as we jump into the book of Revelation. We're discovering the importance of printing as we jump into the book of Revelation. I'm Joel Everest, and this is Explore the Bible on location. Today, we are beginning our journey in the book of Revelation. Revelation was written by the Apostle John, who walked and talked with Jesus. God gave him a message, and he wrote it down. But here's the thing. John didn't have a copy machine. Everything he had to write down, he had to write by hand. So, today we are on location at a local printing company to learn about the process of making something lots of people are going to read, kind of like your Explore the Bible Explorer Guide. So let's go. In the first century, when Jesus and his disciples lived, the only way to make copies of important letters and books was to do it by hand. A lot of work. And really slow. And then sometime around the year 1450 AD, Johann Gutenberg invented the first movable type printing machine. And that was a really big deal because it meant that he could make copies really, really fast. Well, one page at a time, but it was fast for them. And he could provide books for all who wanted to read. Want to guess the most important book he printed? That's right, the Bible. While Gutenberg's printing machine was fast for its day, it would be relatively slow compared to what we have now. So let's learn a little bit more about what it really takes to print lots and lots of pages for something like your Explorer's Guide. I'm here with printing expert John Ambrose. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Joel.
So tell us a little bit about how long this printing company has been around.
This company's been here since 1865.
Wow, and you told me that you're a fourth generation owner?
Yes, my great-grandfather bought it in 1880 and it started in 1865. So the employees are fifth generation. They're older than me.
So tell us a little bit about the printing process.
Sure. Got big stacks of paper that are blank. They're loaded in the back, and then they go through all 4 units, just like your copier at home. And then the ink and the water solutions at the top goes through the rollers, goes to the blanket cylinder. That image is transfers to the plate cylinder, and then that image goes to the paper. So it's offset printing, offset all the way down, goes through all 4 units, and then goes to the delivery.
My printer at home, it takes like an hour to print 10 sheets. How fast is this press?
This press will run 6,000 sheets an hour.
Wow.
So 100 sheets per minute.
Wow, that is a lot of copies. Okay, let's review. A couple thousand years ago, just decades after Jesus had ascended to heaven, one of his followers by the name of John found himself in a lot of trouble with the Roman Empire. The Emperor Domitian didn't like that John was telling others about Jesus. So he arrested John and sent him to an island called Patmos. While John was there, separated from friends and family, God showed him a powerful vision. The vision is full of amazing and strange things. The most important part of the vision was Jesus. He was revealed as the Savior of the whole world. And God says that He's the beginning and the end. He's the Alpha and the Omega. He's the A to Z. He has always existed. He will always exist forever. God is forever. And thankfully, God told John to write it all down, and John did. And that's what we find in the book of Revelation. The Apostle John also talks about a time where Jesus reveals who He was to a woman at a well. And you can learn about that meeting in the book of John. Today, you and I can read for ourselves what John saw and what he heard. We can have our own copy of what he wrote because someone somewhere thought it would be important to print it and share it with the world. When we hold our Bible today, let's be freshly thankful for it and for the powerful, beautiful words written inside. Words that reveal Jesus on every page. Wow, that is good news. For Explore the Bible on Location, I'm Joel Everest. We'll see you next time.